All right, how we doing this time? We're in the yellow ranges, 5,000, 6,600. It's a little bit low, so I don't know if the latency is going to be crazy or is it stabilizing? It says excellent on YouTube, but in OBS I see something different. I think we might just have to give it a shot this way and keep an eye on it. So 2100 is pretty low, so it's basically internet connection issues right now with uploading. I was going to solve that issue. I just never actually did it. All right. Anyways, we're going to get right into it. We're not going to let that change our plans today. The internet will not win. So, guys, recent updates for Viral.com is we've gotten TikTok content posting API approved. Guys, what that means is we can directly post from media to TikTok now. So we had been posting on YouTube mostly, and now we are connected to YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and coming soon LinkedIn. The idea here, guys, is to think about ways we can help people create content that helps them drive traffic to their products and services, and trying to find really interesting ways to help people do it. Now, we're mostly focused on infrastructure, so these are just tools that exist to help people do things quicker. It doesn't mean you have to do it a certain way. The idea is to try to create frameworks to help people create videos. Now, quality of videos is the question, right? We do have to make sure the quality of the videos are really, really great. And right now, it's a lot of curation. So it really depends on how you go about trying to find videos that you're interested in and how you edit those videos. Now, the editing right now is based on long form content, taking long form into short form. As you know, there are tons of people that are on their phone, on TikTok or YouTube whatsoever. And the form of media that they're consuming is completely different than watching a 3-hour video, right? They are interacting with their community, their culture, which is mostly just people in the world, right? And just kind of scrolling through different videos to see what's going on. So this is kind of how people keep up with the world around them. This is how they stay connected to their communities. Now, the question of how people stay connected to a community and how you, as part of that community, could interact with other people and potentially sell product or service in that community is the question, right? It's all a hypothesis question that I'm helping myself explore and then other people potentially. But one really cool thing that I've noticed is on YouTube, YouTube is pretty good when it comes to being creator friendly, so it's exciting to see that. So anyways, we've gotten approved and we will be using the application to post on TikTok to test this hypothesis, which I've been basically talking about. See if we can reduce the customer acquisition cost for a product like Viral by engaging with the community with different types of content. And currently, right now, we are running some advertising on Viral.com. This is paid advertising through Meta, right? So this is slightly different from organic content. I think organic content is the king when it comes to connecting with people. It's more genuine, right? There's a lot more authority that you have when you're coming from a very spontaneous angle. Especially when you're just creatively expressing yourself and that's just you, right? And you happen to connect with somebody. So that's the, I think, highest ROI you would get. The other ones are advertising, right? So you have a lot of marketing agencies, media agencies, advertising agencies that spend time here. And this is driving traffic towards people as opposed to waiting for them. And it's like a push-pull. So I would say advertising like Meta ads is more of a push, versus organic content is more of a pull, right? So it's a balance of the two. People have their options of picking one or the other. In my case, I'm testing with it because I'm curious. Let me take one more look at this, guys. Okay, it looks like it might be a little laggy. Let me double check that. Yo, if you're in the chat, can you let me know how the stream is? If you can see this. Is it properly loading? Is it completely empty? In terms of video quality? Because on OBS it looks pretty good. But I think my Wi-Fi is having some slowdowns when it comes to the upload. Okay, let's see. So it's loading a little bit slowly for me on my end. Let's see what we got. Okay, it says there's a concurrent viewer. If you're not a robot, please type in the chat. Can you see the video or not? Okay, it looks like the bitrate is extremely low. So it looks like, guys, we're gonna have to cut this stream potentially. Okay. Yeah, the bitrate is extremely low, guys. We're gonna have to get AT&T in here. Okay. Yeah, we're down to like 1800. Okay, that's not super healthy. That's not super healthy. 3500. Okay. Drop it down to 6000 potentially. Let's see if that helps. Okay, well, that's not really gonna help us. So we're down to 3000. Okay, so streaming today might be really difficult, guys, right? But I think what I'm gonna just do is just mention a couple things and move on with the work that I got to do today. But I did want to connect and mention how businesses could leverage these short form media to get the word out about products or services. I think TikTok Shop is going to be really, really big, guys. I mean, everyone's pretty much buying different stuff off TikTok Shop. That's a marketplace in general. It's just how people connect, how they talk about stuff, how they share information. So if you want to be a part of that conversation, then you have to be engaged in different ways and shapes and forms. So understanding that landscape, I think, is going to be interesting. And I'm just more so focused on the infrastructure side of things, making it easier for you to do stuff like that. I mean, there are tons of tools out there as well, I think, that are pretty exciting. So one I would say is Opus. You can edit with this one. This inspired me to actually build on the short form video editing tool. I used to pay for this. They help you basically cut content. The beauty now is Claude has pretty much eaten the entire internet. So if you want to ever build anything when it comes to any product in tech, like in software engineering, you can pretty much develop anything with Claude Code. It understands the framework of the internet very well. All the APIs, all the software, all the services, all the tools. It understands how to integrate with all different tools. Like literally starting from zero software, right? Like you just talk to it and say, hey, I want to do this. I want to build this thing. Then you go down the rabbit hole of the different things you want to connect, how to set it up. I mean, parts of it is like manual work, right? In the real world, you might have to do something, right, to make the system work. But there are other software aspects that it can handle and take care of for you, automated, so you don't have to figure out how to organize it. But then you have to like do stuff, right? So, okay. that's the gist of that. Opus pretty cool. Claude is pretty cool. Tons of stuff are really cool. So check them out. Check them out. Let me check out this thing one more time. I think, yeah, it's pretty much cooked, guys. So we're just gonna end the stream here. This was day 18. It'll be a very short one, but we'll just get back to it. See you guys next time. Peace.